So for Ramadi, I was at that time Lance Corporal Cells. I was a driver for, let's see, 3rd Battalion, 8th Marines Weapons Company, at the time 3rd Platoon, which was the former mortar platoon, that got converted into a truck platoon. And I was the driver for Truck 3. We're having a weird conversation, I think, about some episode of Friends, of all things. And next thing I know, my ears stopped working. And I was like, because I heard a noise, it was so loud you couldn't hear it. And I realized, okay, I'm up in the air, I'm through my MVGs, I see the ground, and it's probably 7 or 8 feet below me, below the end of the hood. I go, we're flying through the air, this isn't good. It was, the kind of the Ricky Bobby thought. And I'm going, okay. It's that, like when you're about to crash a bike or something, and you have just the second to know this is going to hurt. And I remember thinking, this is going to hurt. And oh man, that was a bad hit. And we land, like crunched down, and I just remember forward, backward, right, left, and I got thrown around the inside of the truck. I bounced off the windshield, snapped the stem of my MVG straight off my helmet, back off the back of the seat, into the radio mount, up against the door, just from the crash landing when we hit the ground. And when I hit the door latch wasn't stopping me, apparently, and I just kept going. So I wake up, probably 10, 15 feet away from the truck. I got chucked. So, but the funny thing is, I stand up and I go, okay, that was a bad hit. IED, I know what that feels like. I'm clearly in shock because there's no way I'm okay. Can't be, not after that. So I stand up and I look down and there's just this flap hanging off the front of my leg. And I'm like, I'm in shock. That's my quad hanging off the front of my leg. I better check it and see how bad it is. I start patting myself down. I'm like, my leg's fine. I'm not even hurt. What? I looked down, I had a freaking K-bar strapped to my belt that tied down to my leg with 550 cord so it wouldn't flap, and the hilt of that knife had caught on the door frame as I came out the door, ripped clean off my belt, and that was just the sheath flapping around there. And they actually found the K-bar later and gave it back to me, in fact. But yeah, so I cut that thing off, threw it down on the road. I pull up, I realized that my glasses are gone, and without thinking, I throw the glasses frame away. I had extra pairs of lenses, but I lost the lenses in the hit. That's what saved my eyeball from having the MVGs go through them. So don't remember if I found the MVGs. I assume we did, but we were there. I look over and I can't see anything because there's still just this giant cloud of cement dust everywhere. And I'm going, okay, truck must be gone. I'm the only one that could possibly have survived that because I got clear of it somehow. So I better go and see. And I remember thinking, I had that thought, and I said, okay, we're going to get a follow-up ambush. I can't find my rifle. Let's see if I can get my rifle. Because I go back to the truck, and I went up, and I found that my rifle was still wedged between the transmission, the gear shifter, and the transmission tunnel, and it hadn't moved. So I got my rifle strapped back on. I'm like, okay, I'm good. We got this.